Hello, Jamie Novak here, your bite-sized living specialist. And today I want to thank you for joining me for the 5th video in an 8-part series as we explore what's beneath the clutter in our lives. What's the real reason that we're holding on to some of these items and really fear letting them go? And so for today's topic, I wanted to share with you the idea of just not wanting to get started, just feeling like you've done it before. You've cleaned out the closet, you've cleared the countertop, and you know what? It's just not worth your time and energy anymore. That sense of, I wasn't born with the organizing gene, my family's better at organizing than I am, I'm good at organizing, but my family's not good at sticking with the new routine, whatever that is. And really what's beneath that for most of us is a fear of hopelessness. A fear of it's just not going to work this time, and so you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to expend the time and energy again because I've tried and I failed, and it's just, I can't do it. It's truly hopeless. And honestly, that's got to be one of the worst feelings ever. And believe me, I have been there. That sense of just, oh, I can't figure it out. It's not working. I don't know what's wrong, but I know something's wrong because I just can't clear this space, let the items go, and then keep the space clutter-free. So if you kind of feel like you've been on that like little hamster wheel, right, where you clear the countertop, it gets cluttered again. You clear the countertop, it gets cluttered again. And you could put, boxes, you could put bins, but people still put stuff on the horizontal space, and all of a sudden, it's back to how it was. Or you cleared out the garage, it's a year later, and you can't fit your car in again. So if you sort of can relate to this underlying fear of hopelessness, just you fear that it's not going to work for you this time or ever, here's the great news. What you've applied in the past has really probably been a recipe for failure. You may have gotten bad advice that didn't mesh with your personality or your lifestyle. For example, pull everything out of a closet and spend the whole day putting it back. I mean, really, unless you've got a team of people like a television crew coming in to help you, who has the time, the motivation? I mean, I'm not even sure I could do it, and I kind of like to organize sometimes. So, I mean, really, is it even possible to maintain that level of focus and to go through that? I don't think so. And so if that was what you were kind of working with before, well, no wonder it didn't work. It wasn't you. It was the tips and the tricks that you were applying that weren't quite a right fit, which is why, I mean, bite-sized living is truly a recipe for success. Across the board, we see phenomenal changes happen in small bite sizes. You set a timer for 18 minutes and you work on a specific area until the buzzer goes off. If you move, reset the timer. The great news is 18 minutes is not a lot of time. Are you going to be done in that amount of time? Depending on the size of the project, probably not. You'll need multiple 18-minute blocks of time, but I think you'll really surprise yourself at what you could get done in that amount of time, and then it's just a matter of keeping it that way. And maybe you didn't get some new guidelines in the past, and so here you were thinking that you were hopeless when in fact it was simply that you didn't have all the information. So we need some new guidelines to keep the new space organized, something like the 2-minute rule, which means if you can finish up a task in 2 minutes or less, just finish it right then. Hang up your jacket, shred the rest of the paper, just wrap up the task at hand so there's less stuff left out waiting for your attention. Something as simple as applying that step could be the thing that changes the landscape of your home. You'll have less clutter instantly. So it's not hopeless, and I hope you'll start today. I'd love to hear your success story, and I hope you'll join me for the rest of the 8-part video series. Until then, I'm wishing you a clutter-free day.